Real quick, I just want to take the time to thank Pacific One Lending and Real Estate for giving me this opportunity to educate the people out there on how to do a loan modification. It's a lot of negative talk out there. There's a lot of misconceptions. There's a lot of just questions about how to get a loan modification done. Do I pay a company money, which is illegal and you're not allowed to, versus, SB 94, a law that was passed by Governor Arnold Schwarzenegger to abolish anybody from taking upfront fees for loan modification services. So that's one route that you're definitely not going to want to go, is pay a company to do a loan modification when you could easily do it on your own. If you are going to, get a company to help you with that transaction, you're going to want to make sure that they're licensed with the Attorney General as a foreclosure consultant. But that's not what this is about today. This is about telling you that you could do a loan modification on your own, and it's only going to take one simple skill. That's called work. It's very simple. You call up your lending institution, you ask them to send you a loan modification, and you fill it out. You follow the directions, which is put together by somebody that made it comparable to about a 7th grade education, which is not difficult. You follow with all the information, last year's tax return, most recent paycheck stub, copy of your business license if you're self-employed, whatnot. You just follow through, you give them all the information, you send it. Now here's where the missing piece of this puzzle begins, where you're getting a lot of people that are giving bad publicity to loan modifications and lending institutions, is that they don't ever follow through. They do part of it, but then they don't follow through and call the lending institution to make sure they received it. And Lord forbid, if the lending institution says that they didn't receive it, that you got to send it again. That's part of the work that is involved in getting a reduction in your interest rate, maybe possibly a reduction in your principal balance, is that you've got to do a little bit of work. And it could take up to 3 months. It could take 6 months. But at the end of the day, if you're in a loan for 30 years and it's someplace that you live and you want to stay, it's probably a pretty good idea. So like I said, it comes back to this: hard work. You're going to correspond with your lending institution. They're going to tell you that they need this, they want this, they didn't get this, they lost that, and you got to send it back in, and you got to continue to correspond. There could be a possibility that they may deny you, and you got to repeat the process. But I think there's a lot of negative publicity going on out there that loan modifications, they don't exist, the lending institutions are horrible. There's a bunch of stuff, but I think we got to take some responsibility and chalk it up to maybe it's just you not taking the time and doing the work and making the effort. Again, it's a matter of just doing the work to get a result. That's pretty much how life works. So why not apply it to getting a reduction in your mortgage or loan modification? So again, it's going to take a little bit of work. You're going to be able to do it. There's a lot of different programs out there set up by the government, such as HAMP, the CAP mod, the Waterfall, the Flex mod. These are programs out there that are designed and issued by the government to help homeowners that are having trouble with their mortgages. It just takes a little bit of time and a little bit of patience and a lot of hard work to get these programs, but they're out there. And if you're upside down and you're missing payments and you're going to lose your home, what's your result? So again, I just want to take the time to thank Pacific One Lending for giving me this opportunity to kind of vent some frustrations where biggest part of this is that it's not all the lending institutions' fault. Maybe some of it is just we're not following through and giving it a proper, hard work and a little emphasis on making sure that we turn everything in. So appreciate your time today.